Back with more Angel. This is episode 22 of season 1, the season finale. Holy shit, I'm very, very excited. It's been a hell of a few months kicking off Angel and starting the show. It was kind of crazy to think that we're at the end of the first season already. When I started kind of watching Buffy season 4 and this at the same time, I was like, oh my god, it's going to take ages and ages to get through all of this. But it's only about 4 months in the end, because obviously I finished uni, so that gave me a lot more free time. And this has kind of taken over my life, doing reactions, which I was not expecting, but I'm very glad about. And yeah, here we are. The kind of last reaction I have to do before the reviews, and then we start this process all over again. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to see how they're going to wrap up this first season. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a pretty solid season, I think, overall. But obviously, I'll save a lot of that for an actual review when that comes, which will be probably only a day or two away at the time I film this, or at least upload it. I have a lot to say, I think, but we'll get there. And I was so nervous getting into Angel, because I was like, what if I don't like it as much as I love Buffy? What if I'm not as invested in it? What if people for some reason don't enjoy my reactions to Angel as much as the Buffy ones? And I was very, very nervous. But luckily, they get just as much love as the Buffy stuff, which is great, and I love the show even more than I thought I would, which is always good. So yeah, I'm very, very intrigued as to where they're going to take this finale. I imagine a lot of it's going to be to do with the prophecy thing that we kind of got set up in the last episode, with that scroll that Angel took from Wolfram and Hart. Or I could be completely wrong, and that's like a completely different kettle of fish for a later season, but I'm very, very intrigued and very excited to see what they're going to do with this finale. I don't really know what's going to happen, and that's very exciting. So yeah, without further ado, I guess let's finish season 1 of Angel.
Shanshu.
Bless you.
Well, maybe it's Shushan.
It's not Susan, it's Shushan.
Nobody gets my humor.
I thought it was funny.
He laughed on the inside. Voldemort?
He had an opportunity to change. He didn't take it.
Faith did. 50% success rate.
Mr. Navick?
David?
Oh.
Heart in my throat.
Well. Oh, hello. Dr. Doom's here.
Never know what's gonna happen around here. This
is so painful.
Death.
But you said it was all about the vampire with the
I
sword.
mean, I could have guessed that.
Angel's going to die?
Again?
Oh, anything else?
He certainly took that well.
It was my mistake. I'll rectify it.
You will do nothing. I will retrieve the scroll myself. The very thing that was to bring this creature down to us. Tear him from the powers that be, and he has the scroll.
Oh.
We're not unaware.
What can we do to help?
You can leave it to me.
Ooh. This guy's sassy.
Someone who's not even a person lecturing me on most people, it's kind of funny.
I mean...
I can handle it fine. What I do care about is ridding this city of your kind.
My kind.
Your
Wow.
kind. The kind that killed my father. Did you think I would just forget about that?
Saved your ass in like episode 2, but okay.
Don't forget anything.
I mean, I know why she's angry and shit, but...
It's just a prophecy. It's not like it came from on high.
That's what a prophecy is.
Yeah.
Death doesn't bother him because there's nothing in life he wants.
Yeah.
But he's not a part of the world. He
Wandering free,
Because it doesn't
wish
want
I
stuff.
could be.
That he's going to go on forever the same in the world, but always cut off from it?
Yes.
That's really sad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
We've got to do something. We've got to help him. He's good, and he helps the helpless, and now he's one of them. Well, he's
Aw.
going to have to start wanting things from life, whether he wants to or not. Oracles. Get out of the house. Could be fun.
Angels me.
I'm
Oh.
here on a whim.
We shall speak no more.
Oh dear.
Yes, I know.
Oh dear.
He's a little detached from things.
Well, they say art's the best therapy for that.
Really?
Sure, they use it in mental institutions all the time. You get the patients drawing and working with clay.
Yeah, I like drawing and painting and
Oh,
stuff.
he's not crazy or anything. He's just different.
He just painted the canvases black.
Well, he wears a lot of black.
Oh boy. Cornelia, run. Throw the pastels at him. Maybe he's allergic to paint. What does he do? Oh dear. Oh shit. See that overloaded or something? Oh my god! Ah, random people! Shit! Why are you just walking past, buddy?
She doesn't have any family in town. What happened? I'm on my way.
Yes. Thank God you got that call at night. I mean, you don't need the hood up, you're indoors, you know? It's gonna get harder to see. Oh my god, she's still having them. Oh my god.
You can't be in here. Are you family?
Yes.
They brought in a few hours.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Whoa!
Wesley.
His glasses, no! Jeez. First Sunnydale High and now this. New base of operations next season, is it?
You're not going anywhere.
You want to try and stop me, Kate?
His home just got blown up,
I'm
like...
not playing friends anymore, and I'm real sick
Really?
and tired of your attitude.
I'm sick and tired of yours, to be honest.
This is about
I
a
get your
little
dad's
thing
dead, but he was a
called
bit of a
love.
dick.
Now, I'm sorry about your father, but I didn't kill your father, and I'm sick and tired of you blaming me for everything you can't handle.
Yes!
You want to be enemies? Try me.
I mean, yeah, I get where she was coming from, but I think she deserved that talk. Oh, look at her. Oh, sweetheart.
I'm gonna get you back. I need you back.
Oh.
I come before the oracles for guidance and direction.
Oh, that guy probably cut their heads off or something by now.
It's unfortunate.
Oh.
Things are unraveling. He's here for the raising.
The raising.
Like so many of them, he hides behind man's law. Stop him.
I will.
If God was a busboy, he'd look just like you.
Oh.
They need protection. Why hunt down the guy who put him there?
He gonna come for him himself or send someone.
Or if he comes, he's not gonna get him. These people mean a lot to me.
I'm getting that.
Oh, he seems quite willing to help out, this guy. I like him.
And anointed with oil.
What are you raising?
For that which is below shall arise, and the world shall know the beast, and the beast shall know the world.
Oh. They're raising something from hell. Is Satan gonna be the big bad next season? Are we gonna fight Satan? I'm not sure we're ready to fight Satan.
Remember when Robert Price let the senior partners down and they made him eat his liver? I don't know what made me think of that.
Your bitchiness? Very inconspicuous of them to go in a fucking limo. Oh yes!
Lindsay.
What do they gain from doing this then? Oh, bye! Thank fuck that thing was on wheels. Whoa! Like we had time to put his hood back up then. Ew! No wonder you wore the fucking mask. Bitch, please.
This is foretold that we sever all your connections. Well.
Oh shit! Oh!
Don't believe everything you're foretold.
Gotta hand it to him. Good plan. Oh. Oh, my sweetheart.
We have to help them.
We will. We will.
No. They're a family.
Don't be embarrassed. We're family. We have a lot of evil to fight, a lot of people to help. I just hope Skin and Bones here can figure out what those lawyers raised sometime before that prophecy kicks in and you croak. That was the old me, wasn't it?
I was gonna say, not completely changed then.
Eyes, it's saying that you get to live until you die. It's saying you become human.
That's the prophecy?
Oh.
The vampire with a soul, once he fulfills his destiny, will, Shanshu, become human. It's his reward.
Wow.
Aww.
Angel human.
There's hope. That's good. You have something to live for now. Aww. Aww. Now let's just end it on the happy thing. Is it Satan?
Senior partners were very impressed.
Is it his hand?
But it's gonna be better soon. A lot better. Darla.
What? That's season 1 of Angel. I can't believe we finished the season already. And I think that was a very, very solid finale. Not like, whew, blown away, that was the best thing I've ever seen. But, you know, I think the first season of any show is always kind of trying to find its feet. And, you know, it's their first time trying to do a season finale. And I think for what they needed the finale to be, which is to round off season 1 in a satisfying way, but also set up season 2, I think they more than succeeded, because I think, you know, it was a very, very good episode overall. I think the only thing that lets it down is the fact that so many Buffy finales have just been so good. But, you know, they need to find their feet, and this was far from being a bad episode. I think it was a very, very good one. And a great way of ending off a very solid season, I think. So, very briefly, is it David? Is that the billionaire guy's name? Why was he in this one? I don't know if they were just running short with the runtime of this episode, and then I'll just bring that guy in for a quick awkward scene, and then he leaves, and then the plot starts. I don't know why he was in it, what that added. I don't think those scenes were really necessary at all, because it was only once he left that Angel kind of like sensed a stranger or something. Oh no, that was even before that, wasn't it? Maybe I've forgotten or missed something, but not quite sure why that scene needed to be in there. I don't know. I think it was just so David he could kind of reiterate exactly what it is like Angel investigations do, and kind of providing a summary of the show so far, maybe, as we kind of set up, oh, here's the journey now. Maybe that was it, because he was kind of talking about, you know, oh, these guys come to you for help, and this is where you do it from, and that was kind of their mission throughout this whole season, and then we kind of get that ending revelation about the prophecy, and it's like, well, this is where we can go next. So maybe it's kind of that to bridge the gap, but I don't think we really needed that guy to be in it. I mean, the scenes weren't bad by any means, but I just don't really know why they were necessary. So that's just an observation more than a criticism. Then what next? Oh, Gunn showed up very, very briefly. I thought he was going to have a bit more of a role in like the final battle of things, because again, why did he need to be in there? I don't know, but I think clearly they're going to set him up to be another, you know, like a returning character next season, I imagine. Because otherwise, why keep bringing him back for the past couple of episodes? But still, I quite enjoy how willing he seems to be to help Angel out quite a lot. So that's good. And he does seem very keen to kind of get involved in dangerous situations, which is kind of exactly the kind of ally you need when you're Angel. So it's nice having him kind of pop up, and I imagine we'll be seeing a bit more of him. So that's cool. I'm excited to see what they do with Gunn. And then I did like they were kind of talking about the way Angel lives his life, and like he doesn't really have anything to live for. So maybe that's why he wasn't like terribly upset or saddened by the prophecy that he was going to die, which is a very kind of sad thing to kind of discuss and think about. But then when the prophecy was kind of truly unravelled, it seems Angel does have something to live for, because he might get a reward for, you know, redeeming himself, or redeeming the actions of Angelus, certainly, and make him human. I mean, we saw how that went in I Will Remember You. Maybe it'll go a bit better if he actually like earns the redemption and stuff that he so desperately craves. So that's kind of a big thing for the future as well. Again, I can't imagine them like having Angel just turn human and then they like have another like 2, 3, 4 seasons. I can't imagine that happening. I can't imagine Angel being a human for like particularly long length of time at any one point. Maybe like the last ever episode he like becomes human and gets to live his life or something, I don't know. But it's a very interesting kind of thing, and it's great that Angel kind of has something he can fight for now and live for, which is really, really cool. And I liked how wholesome almost and hopeful that ending was. And then obviously we got the bit with Darla, what the fuck. But it was nice that like the core 3 characters kind of ended on a more hopeful and happy note. Cordelia like calling them family, and Angel said he was their family in the hospital. And, just to focus on those 3 and their relationships and how far they've come as like a trio was so wholesome. I loved that they really had a family feel and bond by the end of the season. I've loved exploring the dynamic between the 3 of them, and obviously with Doyle in the first little bit of the season. Doyle? I still miss Doyle. So I love how they kind of really focused on how much Wesley and Cordelia mean to Angel, and how much he was willing to fight for them and to kind of get them back to full health. That was really, really nice. So I love to focus on that, and it's been really nice to kind of see. I mean, in Buffy, Wesley as a character was kind of the outcast. That was kind of his thing, because, you know, he wasn't really involved in like the main group of the Scoobies. They kept exiling him a bit, because he was a bit hapless, bless him. So that's kind of the point of Wesley's character in Buffy. And then we have Angel and Cordelia in Buffy. I think in season 3, you know, mainly I think because Angel wasn't with Buffy and Cordelia wasn't with Xander anymore after a few episodes, they both felt a bit lost throughout quite a bit of season 3 of Buffy. So while it was kind of the point of Wesley's character that he was the outcast, I think it was just because the story wasn't really working in terms of getting Angel and Cordelia involved a lot, particularly with Cordelia. They were very out of place in that sense in terms of like a writing and production standpoint more than just the characters. So to see all 3 of them come to Angel and form their own family and kind of find a family in that way, it's been such a joy to kind of see that throughout this first season. So that was really cool. I can't wait to see a lot more of those 3 in seasons to come. I adore that trio quite a bit. But obviously I'll talk more about why and individual stuff in the review. And yeah, the whole thing with the prophecy initially being about death, I was like, okay, a bit depressing. Because like so many prophecies in prophecies in like TV shows and stuff, you're gonna die, prophecy girl, you're destined to die. So I like how they kind of switched that and turned it on its head at the end, and it was actually, oh, you're going to live. The prophecy was you're going to live, which is, you know, that never happens. So that was kind of cool. And it kind of sets up a big mission for Angel and more of an incentive to kind of help people. It was nice that Angel found that incentive, and Cordelia did too by experiencing all those visions and all that pain. And Charisma Carpenter in those scenes was fantastic. Any scene with Cordelia in hospital, it sounds really morbid, any scene where Cordelia's in hospital, I think Charisma's at her best acting-wise for the most part. You know, those scenes in Lover's Walk with her and Xander, she was incredible in that, and she was incredible in the hospital scenes in this one as well. So that's interesting. But man, I felt so bad for Cordelia with all these visions. That was awful. I mean, it did establish that weird demon mask guy with the maggots on his face as a pretty interesting threat. The fact that he did that to Cordelia, and it also, you know, allowed us to examine just how much Cordelia means to like Wesley and Angel as well. And Angel Investigations got blown up. So are they just going to rebuild that and next season? I mean, they were literally back in the apartment, weren't they, at the end? I suppose that was the basement level. But that got blown up. So did they just rebuild it and everything's fine? Did they just do that so Wesley would have to get up in hospital? Or is there going to be like a new base of operations? They just seem to be back in it again at the end, so maybe not. I don't know. But still, it was cool to have a big explosion. So, explosions are fun. And yeah, I like how they kind of switched over the prophecy, and the reveal of that was really cool. And I liked how hopeful it was, really, for the future. Then we have everything with Lindsay and the Wolfram and Hart folks. Not quite sure what they get out of raising Darla from the dead. So I'm excited to see exactly what that is and learn some more details about that. But I was not expecting that, holy shit. And Lindsay's lost his hand. Whoopsie. Man. I mean, that's going to make some of those board meetings and stuff as a lawyer pretty awkward when you're going to shake someone's hand, he hasn't fucking got one. But yeah, I think that's going to leave him kind of desperate for revenge next season, so I'm sure that's going to be set up for him to be more of a bad guy. I kind of liked him being like an ally for Angel Investigations, but clearly that's not the route I think they're going to be going down now, especially not now Angel cut his hand off, but that was a really cool little sequence. But yeah, Wolfram and Hart is still very much a threat going into season 2, which I wasn't expecting actually. I thought they'd kind of wrap up the whole thing with Wolfram and Hart. I think maybe they were going to like shut down the film or something in the season finale, but that hasn't happened. So that's very interesting to see where they go with that. Because obviously we still have like Lindsay and Lila and that weird boss guy. So they're going to be sticking around, which I'm pretty happy about because they're quite interesting as like a villain. So I'm excited to see where they go with that lot and see what they're going to do in season 2, what trouble they can cause. That was really cool. And then you had the weird mask demon thing. Like the design of him when the mask was off and the maggots and stuff was gross and really, really cool. And you know, he kind of fucked up with everyone quite easily, so he made for kind of effective villain in that sense, but it was nice to see Angel shove an axe to his face. And that guy killed the Oracles as well, which is kind of a big deal. And we haven't seen them for a little while. And I don't think we're going to be seeing them again, that's for sure. So it's cool that they revisited them, even if it was just to kill them off. It was nice having them show up. So what were they? Was it I Will Remember You they were in? And Parting Gifts? I think they're definitely in those two. They might have been in more, I can't remember. But yeah, it was nice that they kind of went back to those characters as well, even if it was just to kill them. So yeah, that was interesting, and that, yeah, weird mask demon guy, I forgot what his name was. I think it began with a V or something. That was really cool. Nice little kind of one-off baddie. I knew the whole idea about this big ritual and stuff. I know it's kind of been done quite a bit. But you know, it's not every day that one of those like rituals you see in TV shows and stuff brings back the main character's former lover and sire even. So I think that's going to have quite a huge effect on Angel as well. That's just going to be like a true living reminder of his time as Angelus, and man, that's certainly going to be one of the many obstacles I think the prophecy was talking about that he'd have to face before he can become human again. So yeah, that's exciting to see what they're going to do with that. And I was not expecting Darla to be what they were summoning. That's crazy. She's been gone for a long time. I know we've seen her in like flashbacks and stuff, but she died in Buffy season 1, like the present day. So to see what they're going to do with her now, should be very interesting, because it was nice seeing her in like the flashbacks and flesh out her character a bit more, but now we really have the chance to, which is nuts. So I'm very, very excited to see what role Diana's going to play in things next season. I don't know if she's going to be like a villain, or, I mean, she seemed pretty scared and stuff, so maybe she could be redeemed, I don't know. That's very, very interesting. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Darla, but I love that they brought her back. I was not expecting that at all. But I do like it when they like use characters, potentially as villains, I don't know for sure yet, but, you know, villains that have like a really personal tie to like the main character, and you can't get much more personal with a villain for Angel than Darla, being the one who turned him into a vampire in the first place. So very, very excited to see what they're going to do with that next season. I'm very, very excited. And then, yeah, Cordelia and Wesley, I love them. I mean, I feel so bad for them having to go through all that, and all their injuries and stuff. Like, poor Cordelia, they're having to, like, constantly have all those visions and stuff. Oh, God, it was so sad. Having to live with that burden. But yeah, I love how loyal they are to Angel, and the real family bond they found with each other and stuff. And I'm glad they're going to be sticking around. They didn't get killed off, so that's good. I have trust issues after Doyle. So yeah, I'm excited to see what, you know, stories they're going to kind of go down next season as well. I'm glad they're still around and part of like the main trio. Really, really cool. Then I guess the last thing is Kate. Now, I like Kate. I know a lot of people don't. Even in the early season stuff, I really, really liked her a lot. And yeah, everything with her dad was sad, and I get why she's angry. But I thought she was smart enough to get over that anger over time and realise that it wasn't Angel's fault. And it was just like, you can't blame a couple of individuals and then make it like a general view of the entire species, you know? That's one of the big problems with the world today. And yet she's doing that. Maybe I gave her more credit than was due, but I thought she was smarter than that. I get her being angry with him for like straight after it happened for a little while, but I feel like it's been quite a while now since that happened. Do you think she'd have time to think it over? Obviously she's like blinded by grief, and I guess she doesn't really have any family left now, so that's really, really sad, and I feel bad for her in that respect. But you'd think you'd want people to be close to you in that moment, and Angel and her had a really nice friendship going, and now they've kind of cut ties there, which kind of sucks. But I did like that Angel kind of gave her a good talking to about that, and almost put her in her place there, and I'm intrigued as to where she's going to go in season 3. Season 3? Holy shit, getting ahead of myself. Season 2. And see if she's going to be just a constant rival, or if maybe they can make amends. I hope they can. Because we already have a bit of a rival now with Lindsay, so I'd like Kate to at least kind of become friends with everyone again. That'd be great. But yeah, I'd like to think she was smart enough to kind of stop blaming Angel eventually. Hopefully she will come to that realisation. But we'll see. But yeah, lots of potential, I think, for Kate next season, so I'm excited to see what they do with her. But yeah, overall, a really, really solid finale. I really enjoyed it. Great end to a very good season. But I'll get more into that with my review, which will be coming, I don't know, very soon. Either the day after this goes up or the day after that, I don't know. I'm going to do the Buffy one first, because obviously I finished Buffy season 4 first. And I've just remembered that I was going to remind people what I would be starting with next in terms of reactions after I do the reviews. So I'm just going to get the Sale Live guide up now to see what my next reaction will be. I mean, the reviews are going to be taking the next 2 Buffyverse slots, and then I'm going to start with season 5 and season 2 of both Buffyverse shows. I think I start with Angel next. I do, yeah. So it'll be, after this will be the Buffy review, then the Angel review, then the rest of the cycle, and then when we start again with the new cycle, it will be the first 2 episodes of Angel, season 2, and then Buffy 501 will be the next 3 after the reviews. But yeah, I've really enjoyed reacting to season 1, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Like I said at the start, I was very nervous to kind of start Angel in case I really didn't like it. But season 1's been fantastic, I think. But I'll get more into that with my review. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my community posts and scroll down a bit and you'll find a post asking for your top 3 episodes of Angel Season 1. And it helps out with my review because I kind of compare my top 5 episodes with the episodes you guys love as well. So I always think it's interesting to do that. So be sure to leave your favourites there if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting my reactions to Angel so far. I can't wait to carry on and experience seasons 2, 3, 4 and 5 with you. Got a long way to go yet, but I'm very, very excited to get into season 2 and see what they're going to do with that as well. But yeah, there we are. Season 1 of Angel's done. I can't quite believe it, but I'm very, very excited for the future, and I hope you guys are too. So yeah, thank you for all your support for all these reactions so far. Really enjoyed it. Quite the ride. Can't wait to see what's going to go next. And yeah, a really solid finale to a very, very solid season. So yeah, guess that's all I have to say. So until the Angel review or the Buffy review, whichever one you want to watch next, thanks for watching.